Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we are looking at Dualmine once again. Yes, they've released a couple more updates which I thought I'd bring you up to speed on. Also as well, I've got a little theory I want to run by you, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so yes, once again we are back in Dualmine. These guys are releasing updates all the time, so obviously I want to try and keep you up to speed with what is going on, and also obviously my opinion of what is going on as often as possible. I know there's a lot of you guys out there sending me messages about making updates, you know, more and more updates to try and figure out what we're going to do with what is happening. So that is what I'm trying to do for you. But before we really get into it, firstly I wanted to say to any new people that are watching this and watching and listening about Dualmine for the first time, do not invest in this program at the moment. If you are looking for a cloud mining site or anything like that, go and check out my channel. There are plenty of programs in there that are working. Right now, I do not advise anybody invest anything into Dualmine at the moment. If you have joined Dualmine and you've only invested just a very small amount, I would basically say to you, walk away now. The videos I am making, these videos that I am making right at this moment, are really for people that have been members for a while, are members generally, and are basically just looking for advice and obviously to be kept up to date with what is going on at Dualmine. And that is my sole purpose with these videos at the moment, is basically just trying to help members that are involved with Dualmine and trying to figure out how we can get something out of this program now that they've changed their platform. Okay, so that's the first thing that I want to just say. The second thing is actually an apology to everybody that watched my last video. Well, not everybody, but to a lot of people that watched my last video. So obviously in that video I showed myself getting those 400 uni from a Uniswap, and that they were worth $1,200, nearly $1,300. And I am being completely honest with you when I say I had no idea at all that that was connected to some airdrop that was apparently announced months ago. And in that sense, it was a complete and utter fluke that I actually managed to get them at all, that I even qualified for them, because I've actually only ever done one transaction with Uniswap. Yes, obviously I've shown you, and I think it was a transaction I actually did in a video showing you how to use Uniswap, and that is it. And I happened to just qualify. So for those of you that basically went onto or Uniswap and was unable to get those 400 coins, and even some people that accused me of creating misleading videos, it was not meant as clickbait, it was not meant to be misleading. I just was completely innocent in the sense of that I thought that I was bringing something to you guys as almost a bit of a salvation as to what is going on with Dualmine, because I figured if you guys could get $1,200 back from doing that, then obviously for a lot of you that probably would cover the costs of what you'd put into Dualmine, and that was my whole thinking about it. So I am very sorry to those people that felt that I'd done something wrong or I'd misled them or anything like that. It was purely good intentions on my behalf, and once again I'm very, very sorry. So I got some really good news on WhiteBit. Obviously, as you can see there, CRT, the price is not doing well, but this is not the good news, by the way. Just to show you, we apparently are, today we are up 5%, but obviously we're a long ways from where we started. But the good news is, I was chatting to Dougie Boy, who's one of my subscribers, and he's basically saying that he signed up to WhiteBit and he sold his CRT and withdrew it as Litecoin with no block, and he hasn't actually done KYC. So he's not even submitted his KYC yet, but yet he was able to deposit CRT into WhiteBit, convert it into LTC, and withdraw it without any sort of a block. So right at this moment, I don't know if this is going to change in the future, but right at this moment, apparently you are able to do that. Also, you've got to bear in mind, it could be that there is a threshold. So if you're looking to withdraw above a certain threshold, that is the only time you might need to have KYC on your account. If you're continually withdrawing below that threshold, you may never need to have it on there. So just bear that in mind. Obviously, what I've just said, that last bit there, is total sort of just guess, bit of a theory, but like I say, Dougie Boy has successfully deposited and withdrawn CRT to Litecoin with no KYC apps at all. So that is really good, and thanks a lot, Dougie Boy, for letting us know that. It's great information for us all to share. Okay, so on with the rest of the video. Okay, so Dualmine have recently released two updates. So the one that is really a bit of a kick in the groin, to be quite honest, is this one here. So in the last days, CRT went down, which they're saying it's expected, which we all basically expected it as well. And they've temporarily decided to set CRT price on Dualmine bigger than it is on the exchange. So basically they're saying, so for instance, one of my subscribers put on that basically if you deposited $100 into Dualmine, that is basically now worth $50, which, you know, they're saying that their reason for doing this is to basically stabilize CRT, or the price of CRT, but they're also saying obviously it's an opportunity for you that basically if you purchased CRT through an exchange, you're going to get it basically half price off. So basically you can buy twice the amount for what you would get in Dualmine. But the only thing is on this is, if you're purchasing CRT from an exchange, then you are then just risking more money, because obviously, you know, some people have made a point of the fact that basically I purchased power. I basically cashed in all my contracts, bought a load of CRT, and then purchased the power. At the Black Friday sale and the other sale after that, and I got 8 times and 7 times the power, taking me up to like 190 odd CRT. If you do that now, then you're losing out. But the thing is though, even if I did it, which I did do it because I got caught out on this as well as another one of my subscribers, Riga Linker, I believe your name is, and basically what I did was I again saved up. I basically didn't save up, but I cashed my contracts in. I had 236 CRT, and I basically went and got this, or wanted to go and get this 8 times power, completely missing the fact that this whole price shift had happened within Dualmine. So I thought, basically I cashed out 141 and I got 7 times the power. I then did it again and I had 142 and I got 8 times the power. So I'm figuring 236 should easily be enough to get that 8 times power. But when you work out 236 with the price shift, it's not $50. So if we go and look at my orders, if we scroll down here, in fact it's probably easier if we just dive in here. Here you can see, oh, that's nothing, that was something I was tinkering around with. So here, this is 236 CRT, and all I gained was 1131. So I lost out big time there. You know, I was expecting to get 8 times power. I actually only got one lot of power, which gave me 11.31 CRT for 236 coins. And obviously, you could say, well, I messed up. I did mess up. I screwed up. But the thing is, the only thing I lost was coins that were essentially already accumulating in Dualmine. So I didn't go and buy a load of CRT on an exchange, transfer that into Dualmine, then lose out. So, which is obviously a real problem, because you've just purchased however much, you know, a few $100 of CRT, you've got it into Dualmine. Dualmine makes that price shift on you, and suddenly what you had in there is worth half the amount. And that is just massively out of order as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, like I say, they have propped it up by saying this is what the reason why we're doing it is we're trying to stabilize CRT price, but still it is, like I said, a real kick in the groin. Okay, so and then the next update is, and this leads me into my theory that I was talking about in the introduction. From now on, basically every order has to be paid in CRT. And will be automatically activated. So basically you can't pay in any other coin is what they're saying. And obviously if you want to go and buy CRT, they'll send you using this link to WhiteBit, where you can go and purchase. But like I say, don't do that. Really do not advise you to do that, as you do not want to be losing any more money and in a program which seems to be pretty much hell-bent on what I believe that Dualmine has got an agenda. I think they have a plan worked out in their heads as to what they want to achieve with this CRT and stuff like that, and they are going to follow that step-by-step process no matter what, even if it affects the members in a negative way. I just think that is something that is very clear, and unfortunately at the moment we've got to live with it. I mean, the only consolation really with this is that the Dualmine is actually still here. That is the only consolation really, because obviously they could have just said, oh well, this happened, that happened, the server got hacked, blah blah blah, bye, see you later. And they've done a runner. And this is sort of the only thing that is making me think that possibly something might come out of Dualmine, because they are continuing to sort of press on with implementing updates and new ideas and all this kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to do, as some people put, a soft scam exit. So rather than just doing that whole right, we got hacked by, they're trying to do it make it look like that they're trying to create something or do something, and then eventually they will say, yeah, it didn't work out, so see ya. I don't know. Anyway, that is not my theory, by the way. That was just commenting on the earlier thing, but going back to the last update about the fact that we can only purchase, basically buy CRT to purchase more power, I did have a brief message from Mitchell, who I've had a few back and forths with this guy. Admittedly, we did have quite a heated discussion on something that happened quite early after Dualmine, which I didn't agree with him, but he did bring up a good point. Basically saying that if the only thing we can now purchase power with is CRT, and the only thing we can withdraw is CRT. Why are we not allowed to basically take all the power that we've got from these other contracts and move it over to CRT, and then, as Mitchell said, and then just call themselves CRT mining or something like that? But this is my theory. I'm wondering if all the contracts that we own throughout all the members, whether it be BTC, ETH or whatever, if they are all actually being held at another mining pool. So basically all the BTC contracts are essentially either been combined as one massive contract, which is basically just sitting in a mining pool and sending coins out, or the other thing what they could have done is for every single coin, or obviously I mean they could be using a multi-coin mining site, is basically created affiliate accounts under our names using our details. So essentially, like, say for instance, just say I'm the only member in Dualmine, right? So I join, I'm the first member. They take my contact details, they open up an account at a cloud mining pool under my name, with the which obviously allows all the different coins that we have, or you might find that those coins have been split up between multiple mining pools, and then basically what they're doing is, so they're getting the commission, on out my hashing power, and I'm getting essentially the basic payout. But you think over, say, thousands of members, how much commission they would be earning from each one of those contracts that they possibly might have opened using an API or something like that as an affiliate account at a mining pool or multi-coin mining pool. And this is why I possibly think they will never allow us to combine these contracts, because they are actually being paid out for all the contracts we own. What I'm just trying to say, to summarize, is that everybody's account has been associated with a mining pool, multi-coin mining pool, or maybe multiple pools that together all mine these coins. And then every time we open a contract, that contract is then subsequently opened at the mining pool, and then payouts from that contract lands in our wallet, and Dualmine make a commission off that. That is basically what I'm trying to say in a very probably overcomplicated way. That is basically what I'm trying to say, and this is a reason why I think they will not allow us to combine all our contracts into CRT, even though CRT is the only thing we can now buy, and it's also the only coin we can now withdraw. So it doesn't make any sense to have these other contracts. As to what will happen in the future, Dualmine could totally blow my theory out of the water and suddenly come out with an update and say, right, we're going to combine everything. But then again, they could, you could always say, well, on their site it's shown as combined, but behind the scenes it's really not, and they're just filtering it all into one coin. Okay, so I hope you found the information useful. If you could smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.